So I've been talking about my various hang-ups and struggles with socializing and, well, life in general, and it's felt good to process. I've gotten some nice comments, even though I assumed most people were just going to come on and say, wow, you're an asshole. Then on my conversation context stops me cold video, I also got this one, which I found funny at first, but then I sat with it for a while and I was like, oh shit. I'm not so impressionable that one random comment by a stranger who may or may not have been joking has convinced me I'm autistic. I've been ruminating on the possibility that I am somewhere on the spectrum for a while now. My best friend, who I don't get to see in person very often, asked me the last time that we hung out whether I related to being called that or any other potential diagnosis, and I've always had an instinctual reaction to pivot away from the word autistic. The reason I always gravitated toward saying I have OCD tendencies is that people were more likely to interpret me correctly. That's not scientifically right by any means, but I was basing things on my own biased upbringing. Me saying I'm a little neurospicy, a little OCD, felt more accurate to what society, up until that point, had predominantly been taught what these conditions are and how they manifest. If you're watching this channel, you've probably already self-diagnosed me. It's pretty clear I've got something. I've always had trouble socializing and severe anxiety, so there's that. Those aren't debatable. It's just a matter now about why. What's the processing happening under the surface causing these, among many other symptoms that I'm not going to get into right this second. Out of curiosity, I researched what things a doctor would be looking for when providing a diagnosis. I came across these 5 questions anyone should have prepared when going into an appointment and tried to write down everything that I thought might be relevant to them. And 15 single-spaced pages and a whole day's worth of time later, I think, maybe I'm not neurotypical. So I'm going to be seeking a diagnosis for whatever I am whenever I manage to get a doctor. I'm sure it won't be a quick or easy process, but I've been studying up a little, and considering that I relate to just about every single thing coming out now about overlooked late diagnosis and high-functioning autism in girls, this isn't something that I'm just manifesting through suggestion. Speaking of the last time that I hung out with my friend, there are some things that definitely should have been signs that I'm not just an introvert, but I'm some kind of neurodivergent. My friend had wanted to share the experience of trying zucchini with me for the first time, so we were going to cook it several ways for a video. In preparation for that, I read through different recipes on each cooking method, condensed them down, and handwrote them myself so that they were as simple as possible, and so I'd be prepared. Only for everything to go a bit sideways during the experience due to delays in filming, other people occupying space in the kitchen, and me not realizing that my friend, who has ADHD and aphantasia, would have really benefit from visual aids. All that prep work, and I made things worse, and then proceeded to spend several hours the following night unable to sleep and writing an essay both analyzing what went wrong and why and how much of it was my fault because I couldn't handle the guilt. So, yeah, I'm going to be seeking a formal diagnosis as soon as I am able. Wish me luck.